Oh shit! Hold on. Why is it all fucked up? Sorry. Okay, there we go. Let me replace your tokens. Back. There we go. All right. As the dim torchlight flickers in this cramped and oppressive confines of this cage you find yourself in, well, it happens to be the worst of circumstances, as a group of strangers, you've been confined within the bowels of this dark and dank ship. Surrounding you are a group of menacing and enigmatic pirates. They call themselves the Black Tongue Buccaneers. They have quite the reputation for occult magic and, well, ruthless cruelty. Each of you has a unique story that has led you to this grim predicament. But two newcomers to this wretched cell stand out, still dripping wet from their harrowing ordeal. Saint Fortescue and Xerix, who just moments ago completed their heroic mission to save the Royal Rock and possibly Gildenberg from the clutches of High Inquisitor Aviar and the tyrannical followers of Stagith. Alongside their equally impressive companions, Morgan, Kaelin, and Rapraxis, they battled against overwhelming odds to thwart certain doom. In a daring display of magic and courage, Saint Xerix, aided by the master wizard Domiar Von, ascended to the skies, confronting a giant landmass summoned by Aviar that was now plummeting towards the city. With Domiar's powerful magic and one of the group's magic carpets, they flew up and teleported themselves and the giant mass away from certain catastrophe. But as they emerged on the other side, they found themselves free-falling below a colossal mass of rock. And in a split-second decision, Domiar sent the others off on the carpet, while using his arcane mastery to keep the landmass afloat for as long as possible. Ultimately, the magic gave way, plunging the colossal rock into the depths below, and possibly sending Domiar to a watery grave beneath the waves. Yet, it was this perilous act that spared Saint and Xerix, depositing them drenched and disheveled upon unfamiliar shores. Their miraculous survival, however, proved extremely short-lived, as they found themselves at the feet of the Black Tongue Buccaneers. Tired, dirty, imprisoned, you now await your fate within this cage of despair. The salty sea air hangs heavy with tension as the pirates' gaze linger on their new captives. With the creaking ship and the distant sound of waves, your journey into the treacherous world of Cesynia has only begun.
I'm gonna just flop onto my back, put my arms out wide, and stare up at the ceiling.
You smell that, Saint?
Despair?
The brig, man. I haven't been in one in years.
You've been
It's
in
gonna
one of these before?
Kick back. Of course.
I have
Anytime
to
I would
admit,
get into a brawl with some of my fellow crewmates.
but it was like a friendly jail timeout kind of situation.
Yeah,
Okay, so like it wasn't the same.
I'm sure they're friendly pirates. Just look at them. You ever seen a nice pirate?
I don't think I've ever seen any pirates, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, they're a blast.
There's no such thing as a nice pirate.
Who are you?
You look over, you'll see a short dwarf, stout, the gray, smoky beard. He does look like a pirate, he's like very disheveled and dirty and very much dressed like a sailor and or a pirate. And he has, or well, actually, Cory, does he have uh, a stogie in his mouth?
Yeah, I think the only thing that probably were repossessed from you as you boarded was probably like your weapons and bags. But since your stogie's always in your mouth, I'm assuming you probably somehow
And maybe
managed to
maybe
keep
I
it in there.
momentarily swallowed it, but like
Yeah, there you go.
like
Up in the back of your beard.
Hit it in your
Yeah,
mouth. Yeah.
hidden in his beard.
exactly. But yeah, as I'm talking, I've just like got one of those perma cigars, like I'm Agent or Sergeant Johnson from Halo.
Hoorah.
But yeah,
Are you a pirate?
no, I'm not a pirate. I'm a sailor.
Isn't that just a pirate with less steps?
No, the pirates are kind of shitbirds that do things like this. I'll hold up my manacled hands.
Quick point of clarity: were Xerex and Saint just thrown in here, or have they been in here a while?
They literally just got thrown in, maybe
Okay.
like within the past few minutes.
Fair enough, I guess. How long have you guys been here?
I'd probably tell you if I knew what day of the week it was.
Xerix, wait, I would totally know what day of the week it is. It's the same day. What day is it? Cory?
Oh, sorry. I think the day of the week is.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. We'll say it's. I can't open the calendar right now. Oh, here it is. I found it.
65th?
It's the 65th. That's the day. Yeah, but It's probably like a Tuesday.
Okay.
The new calendar in the Pathfinder doesn't say the name of the day, so it throws me off.
Okay, word. Then I'll say what day it is. Tuesday, the 65th.
I just realised I don't know what day they threw me in here, so I'll just leave it at a while and leave it, and we'll just say that's a good one.
How many times have you eaten since you got here?
Well, once you see the state of the food they're going to be bringing you, you might realise why that's a terrible measure.
Yet another reason why pirates are fucking shit.
In any event, gents, welcome to the OL. Make yourselves comfortable. Unfortunately, the service here is not the best.
I'll make sure to leave a review. Just gonna scoot on and put my back against the wall.
Oy, oy, oy. Well,
If you don't mind my asking, two of you look a little wet.
that's because
So-
we were in the ocean. I don't know, what, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And
Would you believe us if we told you that we fell from the sky?
We fell from a portal and then from the sky.
I
It's
wouldn't
the same
say
thing.
that was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So, I suppose anything's possible. But, wait, you fell out of a portal in the sky, it landed right next to this lot, and they picked you up.
Yeah, talk about
Pretty-
bad luck, huh?
Pretty much explicitly, that's what happened, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be heading to any casinos in the near future if I were you.
Hey, speaking of luck, why didn't you do that thing you do? You know? Like at the casino, Saint, huh?
I don't have a good answer for that question. It's a little bit outside the realm of my skill set. So, I mean, there's a big difference between changing the card that you draw and changing the, metaphorical life card that you draw. Like falling out of a portal and then watching your mentor die and then falling into the ocean and getting kidnapped by pirates.
I think that metaphor might have got away from you a little bit at the end there.
Yeah, he speaks in big words sometimes, and he just loses me most of the time. I just
No,
nod.
it's like, yeah, it's like, I mean, the cards you're dealt, quote unquote, metaphorically speaking, versus the physical cards that you're dealt, not metaphorically speaking.
Who was in here first, by the way, Cory? Me or the dwarf?
Um, that's up. However long you guys have been in here is entirely up to you guys. So, I don't know. Wilhelm, how long have you been in here?
Probably a couple days.
Okay. Marv.
I mean, realistically, I think it would be about a week, probably.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, you've been in here. You've basically seen everyone come into the cage.
Well, I reckon the lot of us are going to be in here a while, so might as well get acquainted with each other at least.
I'm Saint. Hi.
Yeah. Name's Xerix.
You can call me Smokebeard.
Seems fitting.
Dare I ask if there's a story behind that?
No, it's actually my name. I was born with this beard, this color.
Wait,
What?
Straight out of the womb. What?
That sounds horrible. I mean, not for you, but for other parties involved.
We're an intense family of dwarves.
Well,
I hope so.
Was the cigar also part of it?
No, I picked that up pretty early.
Ah.
Have you ever actually set your beard on fire?
Oh God, at least like once a week.
Huh?
You sound like my kind of guy.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
It's
well,
a durable beard. It's used to it.
I hate to interrupt this cute little story, and as someone approaches the cage, Marv, you definitely recognize, and probably most of the others, except maybe Saint and Xerix. This is basically what you guys would assume would be the captain of the ship. You see everyone kind of responding to him in a certain way. And he eyes you guys up and down quickly, and then he leans into the cage kind of closely. Okay, listen up. It's gonna be no funny business. Draven gonna come talk to you, and he's got some questions. You better tell him everything you know.
Well, we might be here a bit of a long time, because, the dwarf, I'm gonna bet, just based on his physical appearance, he's been around for a while, and he might know a fair amount of things.
I read a lot of books too. I definitely know a lot of things.
Yeah.
You
well,
do look like a big brain type.
And don't get me started about on art. Oh my god, I could go on about art. Especially the philosophy of art and like the creation of it,
Do you know
The
how to
arti- the
identify
artist's
the
mind?
valuable stuff?
Yeah, actually, I do.
We should talk.
There's money
Oh
in
yeah,
that,
are you a
that art
artist?
game, right?
or- Huh? What'd you say?
There's money in that art game, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially like, the more it's more the name, but yeah. The old stuff for sure.
Don't you usually draw rich old ladies? I doubt you're gonna find any on the ship or around these seas.
I know, I'm gonna have to find a new pocket change scheme.
Well,
Oh.
good news is if you're on a boat long enough, there's always someone who's desperate enough.
That does make sense. But also doesn't make me feel very good about our current situation. Do you guys know who Draven is?
Yeah, and as you say that, you see quite a towering and bulky, dark-dressed figure making his way towards the cage you guys are in. And as he gets closer, you guys start to kind of smell quite a horrid stench. It's not like BO or anything. It's more like a death and decay kind of smell.
Yeah, he's
And-
Mr. Smell Like Ass over here.
And he kind of smiles and leans in with a very black tooth grin and so
Nice
these
reference.
are the ones with the fancy plunder, huh?
Oh my God, dude, have you ever brushed your teeth? like ever once in your life. You fucking reek.
Like,
Nope.
if we're gonna have a conversation, do you think maybe you could back up a couple of paces? Because I think I might be about to throw up.
Oh god.
Or just wash it down with some rum, man. Please.
I'm just like watching like all of you speak with my eyebrows progressively raising more and more in excitement.
Yeah, and as you guys are saying this, you guys see the original captain that walked up to you, Morgoth. He kind of is like shaking his head. You fools, shut up!
I thought you wanted to know everything we knew. Make your bloody mind up.
Leave him be, Draven.
And you see Draven kind of bends over and he begins searching through this chest where all of your stuff has kind of been tossed in. And he kind of picks up a bag, a bulky looking bag.
Well, well, this is some fancy plunder. Think I'll be enjoying these items and, oh, the bear painting.
Oh no.
I do think this will look fine in my cabin on the dark tide, don't you, Morgoth?
Is that painting worth a bit? Is that some of that fine art you were talking about?
It's not so much the monetary value.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I just like kind of side eye, like I don't want to say anything else in front of him.
And is that a
We have
dragonborn?
pretty much all the monetary value that matters.
Yeah, it's what my race is
We
called.
We don't get too many of you by your lonesome. I bet you wish you saw some twin dragon sails right about now. Well, hopefully when you take your final rest in the bottom of these oceans, you'll die thinking of that ugly flag waving through the wind.
Oh, so you know the twin dragons, huh?
Known them, killed plenty of them.
I'm just gonna clench my fist.
Do I know
Alright.
who they are?
Yeah, you probably would, actually. Let me send you a little song.
I saw that GIF that Chris just posted appear, and I thought that was Cory sending that to me, and I was like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean?"
Maybe Kaylin can summon the bear out of the painting to her and keep him safe.
The dream.
Or the bear can jump out of his fucking picture and maul the fuck out of him while he's sleeping.
Yeah, right.
Also that.
Charlie MVP.
Okay, the copy and paste is being weird from the PDF because it's in the PDF, but here we go.
The one that you sent me, you mean?
Yeah, but oh no, not that one. Here we go. I actually got it. There we go.
From the 40-page one? Yeah, I still need to memorize that.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I don't expect any.
We're supposed to memorize.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, these guys are like the anti-black flags, right?
Yeah, they're like pretty much. Sort of.
Presence-wise, they're kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yes, they're on the opposite side of the spectrum for sure. But they're still like mercenaries, but they're just not
Douchebags.
Exactly. All right. Oh, and I totally fucked up. Saint, please describe your character's appearance, if you will.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I'm wearing like now disgustingly wet and sandy, like red and gold threaded robe, kind of with like just nice linen pants and a linen shirt and a like a scarf with a good amount of jewelry that I like concealed as soon as the people came up to us, but have since kind of like put some of back on. And my hair is white now, no more brown hair. It's
White as in traumatized white?
perhaps.
That's a pretty cool picture. Came out well.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Xerix, if you would describe yourself after you clench your fist.
Alright, so Xerix, being little dragon boy that he is a pretty big boy, pretty buff man, brass dragonborn, as you can see. Kind of an angry look to him, but he's got a soft heart. Don't make him angry. Other than that, he usually adorns himself in like gold armor with the blue trimmings. And yeah, that is Xerix.
That is a really cool portrait.
Came
The
out.
armor is fantastic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he kind of looks over your shoulders, Eric, after giving you the same smirk.
Dwarf. I swear I've seen your face before. I just can't place it.
I would have remembered somebody that smelled as bad as you.
Probably just being a bit racist, mate. You know,
Take it.
dwarves don't all look the same just because they have beards.
A lot of dwarves kind of look the same because of the beard, just saying.
Quite the talkative group, I could tell.
Well,
That's
yeah,
Not much
okay.
else we can do in this here cage, is there? I'm kind of bored. Been here for a while.
Yeah, for real. Been like what, 25 minutes now?
Been a lot longer than that
Major
for me,
point.
mate.
Mine would let me super major. Jesus.
Well, the best part is it's not even up to me what happens to you. It's old Morgoth here, and it seems you've pissed him off already.
Strikes me as a sort of gent that's eternally pissed off.
And, well, wasn't there any kind...
He turns towards Morgoth.
Wasn't there a nosy one from Mirkwood College?
And Morgoth kind of like begins looking around behind Marvelous and Xerix and begins walking around the cage. Show yourself.
See a faint glow for a second of white eyeballs. Just eyes.
what the fuck?
How long has she been here this whole time too? With you guys? Do you guys know her? I'm gonna just like
no, she
interrupt.
was there.
I'm gonna just interrupt and lean over and just wave. Hi, I'm Saint.
She's like in the corner, like cloaked and like bundled in on herself.
Where the bloody hell were you hiding?
There.
More to the point, I don't recall anyone else other than the dwarf and these two here being thrown in. So how long have you been in here?
Since last night.
Well,
She steps
Well.
out a little bit, but she's still pretty cloaked. There's kind of like a weird insubstantialness to her. Like shadows kind of seem to be merging into her.
Can I do a recall knowledge and see if I know which? Is that a thing I can do? Yeah. It's right
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Which one would it be?
That is great.
Probably
One.
society.
Yeah, okay.
Society. All right, LMK.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, I need to change my dice.
I didn't actually see that my dice there. Oh, I guess because. Wait, I should have still seen.
Yeah, I think you're actually unaware.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take note of that mentally.
You have a bit of a unusual appearance, miss, if you don't mind my saying.
I was trying not to appear at all.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think you were mostly successful with that, seeing as you managed to evade the attention of me and my dwarven friend here for the best part of a day.
yeah, very, very good job.
I know.
Well, obviously not, because if you did, then, seeing as we didn't know you were there, I'm pretty sure we'd be fucked at this point.
Out of character, we don't have any weapons or anything, correct?
No. Yeah.
Howard.
Well, and he
Kind of leans in.
didn't anyone teach you to mind your own business? Shame.
Says the guy that grabs us out of the ocean.
Well,
Mind your own business.
Yeah, we were busy.
this one, and he points towards Accordia.
This one knows was where it shouldn't have been.
What does that have to do with us?
Well,
You happen to be in the same cage.
Not by choice, I would like to take steps to point out.
By my choice.
Yeah, but let's face it, I don't really care about your choice.
Is the Blacktooth pirate undead?
He looks human, for the most part. Yeah.
But he stinks, yeah.
Yeah, he stinks.
Smells like death.
Yeah, Accordia, if you would like to describe the way your character looks, or are you still kind of hiding
Yeah,
a bit?
she's still kind of hiding a little bit. I don't want to do anything
Got it.
until the bad guys are away from us.
Okay, and then yeah, he kind of looks away from you and then turns towards Marvelous and
If only you were as good as your name entails.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sadly, life continues to be full of disappointments.
Including your job.
Yeah,
Couldn't
well,
really.
you won't really find me arguing with that, mate.
Well, I guess that does it then. I think
You
you're
guys know
better
each
off
other?
as fish bait.
Yeah, what,
Oh,
I want to see their portrait, please. The descriptions.
Marvelous.
That's out of character.
ooh, which
Oh.
one? Marvelous?
Yeah, did we still need to see Marvelous and Smokebeard, right?
Oh yes, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, Smokebeard. I know you did the short description at the beginning, but if you want to do another, I'll pull up your portrait.
Yeah, he's dressed. He looks like a sailor folk, but he's a bit. He looks like Jesse Pinkman in the early seasons of Breaking Bad, but in pirate clothes. It's very. It's there's like colors. It's less muted than it is in this picture. He's a bit weird looking, and he's got the beard, the smoky beard. And yeah,
Smoky beard.
he's like 4.5 feet tall.
Okay, and Marvelous, if you would like to describe.
So this man is currently unidentified to all of you since one of the pirates jumped in while we were introducing ourselves, so you don't know who he actually is yet. But with his rugged appearance and a almost roguish air of mystery, he gives off the impression of rough and ready type who would not look out of place on the high seas. He has long, tousled brown hair, which falls in unruly waves down to his shoulders, giving him a wild and untamed look that complements his rakish presence. The man sports a heavy 5 o'clock shadow that adds to his rugged charm, hinting at countless days spent at sea under scorching sun and harsh winds. One of his most obvious and distinctive features is a black leather eye patch that conceals his right eye, a testament to dangers faced at some point in the past. The patch is securely fastened over his right eye, leaving a air of secrecy about the extent of the injury underneath it, because it completely obscures everything around the eye socket. But visible deep scarring on the rest of his face, however, bodes ill for the fate of the hidden eye. He's wearing a dark green military trench coat that likely billows around him as he moves, just from the amount of slack around the area beneath the waist height. And he has a manner that's confident and daring, despite the situation that he and, of course, all of you currently found yourselves in. The coat is adorned with brass buttons and intricate embroidery, a testament to a possible refined taste and a love for the finer things in life, even amidst whatever swashbuckling activities he has been getting up to.
Hell yeah. He looks awesome. All right, anyways. So, Marvelous. Or, not Marvelous, sorry. That name is just so good. Draven kind of leans back from the cage and calls Morgoth towards him.
Well, the rest of the gear is total rubbish. Send it to the bottom of the ocean. But job well done. With these whatevers, I'm headed back to the Darktide as we set sail for Blackwater Refuge. Do with them what you will. And you guys
See Morgoth as he begins making his way
Oh, with my painting.
with, both Zarek's bag and Saint's bag and your
Oh, my
weapon and all that.
stuff.
Yep.
Not my painting.
Oh, bloody hell. Back to the refuge.
Do you guys
Place
know
is
what ship he's
dumb.
talking about?
Do we know?
Actually, yes. So you could definitely make some checks for it.
What was
I would
its name
say-
one more time? Sorry.
The ship's name?
Yeah.
The Darktide. So I will say, any lore skill relevant towards like the pirates or anything like that, or I'm.
What kind
so-
of roll?
Do you have a lore skill for? I think you do, right?
I have pirate lore.
So yeah, just go ahead and roll that.
But
just,
like public, blind, private.
you
You're
could do
supposed to
blind.
do recall knowledge checks always blind, because
Blind.
if you roll a 1 or get a crit failure, the GM can actually give you bad info on purpose.
Okay. Dope.
Okay, and question, Steven, that I have for you.
Yeah.
So if it would be a society check since it's like in this area, but not everyone's from this area. So like Saint, for instance, like he's not from Cesynia, so he wouldn't know the ship, but it would probably be a society check for people who do live here. How would that work? Would I just say...
You know, the way I generally play it with my characters, if there's no way my character would possibly know it, I just don't roll.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not rolling.
Okay,
There's no
got it.
fucking way I know.
I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
send you a link that you might find useful, though, for which checks apply to which skills.
Okay, perfect. So anyone from Cesynia or Blackwater Refuge, if you don't have a pirate lore skill, you could roll a society. And
Would Underworld apply here?
oh, sure, yeah.
Let's go with Underworld roll then.
All right. The three of you that rolled, you guys all are aware of the Darktide, and you would know that it's basically the main ship of the Black-Tongue Buccaneers naval. It's huge and feared basically throughout most of Cesynia. It's known for just sinking any ship that it goes against, for the most part.
Fucking twats.
Darktide's one
that's
of the
from-
nastiest ships on the seas. Big, pretty much take anything on you want, and full of assholes.
All right, well, I guess that's who I'm gonna have to kill in order to get my fucking painting back.
Yeah, you might want to write that off for the time being, unless you've got a small army at your back. There's a lot of nasty types aboard that vessel.
You said small army.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry to
Alright,
say,
you
Saint,
hear
but
that, Xerx?
what? I'm not cutting through my way through all that.
No,
Kidding
not
me?
you specifically, but
Oh,
That's step one, I guess.
Gents, we have a friend waiting to
Yeah.
talk to us.
Huh?
Hey, you guys hear this? they think they can take on the dark tide.
Just to be clear, I very specifically do not think we can take on the Dark Tide, and I just said so.
You want to join my small army?
If you're going after the Dark Tide, fuck no.
What if I had a small army?
Maybe if I could be at the back of it at a safe distance, I might, if you paid me enough.
How are you going to raise a small army at the bottom of the ocean?
Well, might be some fucking mermen down there, if we're lucky.
What he said.
Good point.
If you're lucky enough to learn how to breathe underwater, yes, I suppose.
Definitely a sink or swim situation, that sounds like, yeah.
Now what will I do? Torture you? Punish you? By throwing you overboard in the middle of the ocean? Leave you on an island?
I mean, if you want to torture us, just bring that fucker back who was here a moment ago. Jesus.
Guy's breath stunk.
He- You kind of catch him like smirking for a second and he has to like shake it off.
See, I knew you liked me. Come on, what we in this cell for? We got more in common than we don't. Like, for a start, neither you nor I have fucking terrible breath, although maybe I do after a week in here with no fucking toothbrush. No.
Yeah. Well, what we don't have common is I'm not in that cage and well, what?
There's
And-
certainly more room in here if you want to come and join us. We're all very good hosts, I assure you. Although we don't really have many alcoholic beverages to share around.
But you could change that.
And you see him perk up real quick as you guys hear in that background kind of distant explosions. And the people above on the deck you guys hear clear shouting. Ruluskar, again. God damn it. Everyone up deck. Corwin, watch these fools. And you see as everyone kind of gets up from their seat and takes off, climbing up the ladder.
Yeah,
I have
probably want to watch us real close here, because, you know, us being in a cage, we're going to get up to some really weird stuff.
I have a question.
Yeah.
My familiar, is it just always out unless it's dead? Because there's no
I think-
cast familiar spell.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah, as long as there's no pocket plane type equivalent in second edition compared to 5e that I know.
I've
of.
had a cat with me this whole time.
Yeah, there you go.
All time.
You're just hiding in your clothing, like Boo in Baldur's Gate 2.
Exactly.
So it's this miniature space cat.
Little cat, meow.
And you see the man called Corwin. He kind of wanders over and kicks his feet up and sits in his chair right here. Oh, I love not being on the top deck.
Here, Saint, might want to hide that cat of yours that's just poked his head out.
I'm just gonna tuck her back into my cloak, my robe.
Fuckers will probably stick her on a skewer and eat her.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrows when you say that, and then as I'm tucking her back in my cloak, I'm gonna take my hand and pat her on the head, and you can see my hand just goes right through her head.
Well, ain't that a fucking trick?
But then I am going to hide her.
Oi, Corin! Got any booze you can throw away? Pretty fucking boring in here.
And you see him kind of pick up the mug next to him and shows it to you, and he laughs. And you just watch as he downs it.
Oh, that is just cruel. Would your mum be proud of you right now?
My mom is dead.
Oh,
And
what
as
in
he
the-
says that, a giant explosion happens, and you watch as basically the ship has begun flooding with water.
Fucking right.
And
I'm just gonna throw my hands up oh, that was awesome. Just laugh.
And you guys find
So
yourself.
we're taking on water.
Yes.
Don't want to panic everyone here, chums, but I think we're in a bit of a spot.
This sucks.
Okay, now that's not good.
Sorry, I sent you.
Are there keys anywhere? Do I see keys hanging? Is there like, did I see anyone hang keys up after they locked us in?
You do not see any keys.
This guy got fucked up. Holy shit, dude.
Smash.
Mom's revenge right there.
I did not see the like fucking legs. Oh shit.
I look directly towards Accordia. I realise I don't want to take this the wrong way, and I'm not trying to come across as, making assumptions on the basis of you being female, but do you happen to have an hairpin? Well, ain't that fucking lucky.
Pulls it out of her hair. It's got like little fake rubies on it. Hands it to you.
Right, well, in the absence of any better fucking ideas, I'm gonna see if I can get this fucking lockpick before we either get burned or drowned or blown up by whoever the fuck's shooting at us.
Corwin is MIA.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Colin's dead as
he
fuck.
got
Mush. That's the guy I was like, he got fucked up.
Right, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the lock on the door and do my best to try and pick it with a hairpin. Looking for any better alternative options.
Yeah.
I am going to tell him, here, pull it apart a little bit. I don't care if you break it. And I'm going to cast guidance.
Okay.
Don't
Go
plan
ahead
on
and do
breaking
that.
it, miss. I'll do my best to get it back to you in one piece.
It's fine.
And yeah. Go.
Make it sharp right here.
Roll me a thievery.
You want public or blind?
You can do public.
All right, here we go.
Pick the lock.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby.
Holy shit. So it's almost. I don't know if it's because the lock is just so rusted and old, or your skill, or you just stick it in there and it just pops right open.
Oh, look at this guy.
And, stepping backwards very casually and in a calm fashion, I'll just turn back towards Accordia and bow down in front of her and open my palm towards her with the hairpin in it.
I'm going to shake my hood back and take it out of his hand.
Appreciate your assistance, ma'am. Now, perhaps after you.
Now you guys can kind of see what she looks like, and she is really kind of gaunt, with long fingers, long legs, high cheekbones, white hair as well, and her skin is almost as white as her hair. She's kind of colorless. She's got some color to her lips, and it looks artificial, like stained maybe. And then her eyes are goldish color, but they tend to glow occasionally. And there's still that weird shadow, but you can't tell if it's a shadow around her or her cape or what is going on. But it seems like she's a little cloaked in shadow.
How tall are you?
I am 5'6" and like barely 100 pounds.
Damn.
Damn.
Blow away in the wind.
She's itty bitty, yep.
So
No,
I'm-
she's, yeah, I mean 5'6" is, I'm not, but she's,
No, I'm gonna push the gate to the cell open as much as I can, and then hold it open for Accordia to go through. Speaking of which, where exactly is the door in the cage?
It's right here. It's. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah, it all looks like the same
Levels.
thing.
Okay. I thought it would show the door emblem, but you know it might be a secret door, so that might be why. Yep, that's why. There you go.
There we go. Got
Aha.
it.
So yeah, you could feel free to exit that way if you want.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm out of here, man.
As you step out, you could see that there's a clear, water's billowing in here, but you could see there's a clear hole created here that is maybe like 5 feet wide that you could easily jump out of.
You guys coming? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Right. First things first, before we head up in that situation, don't suppose any of us
Shit, my
stuff still in
stuff.
this fucking crate, is it?
Good point.
Because, sounds like there might be a bit of a scrap going on up there, and
Is this an item pile? Or is any of our stuff still in here?
So basically, this is you guys picking up all the gear you have equipped.
Okay, lit.
Um,
Very cool.
for the most part, yeah. You guys are just getting your gear.
My
RP
painting
with.
supplies are still here, guys.
No, yeah, your painting supplies are there, but
No, not
all
my
your,
painting. I know.
yeah, obviously.
Fucking Sag.
And you
Very
can
sad.
actually see me pick up a couple of sheathed daggers out of the crate that have kind of these hilts that have dragon heads on the end. And he kind of just kisses them both to his mouth and then puts them on his belt.
You see me pull out a couple of kukri knives, and as I see you pulling out yours, Smokebeard's going to be like, "Damn, nice knives."
I was going to say the same of you, mate.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
We're
check
gonna have
this
to
out.
compare notes.
As I sheathe them and put them on my thing, I also go in and pull out a kind of steampunk-looking flintlock pistol. Cory, was there a scope on it? There was art for it, right?
Are you muted, Cory?
Big
Or-
murder.
Oh yes, I muted. Yes, I believe there was. I believe we did have art for it, and there was a scope on it. I didn't upload the art, but I can find it for sure.
Okay. Well, yeah. It looks dope.
That's a beaut right there. Be happy
Yeah.
to show you mine in more detail later, but for the time being, I think we got a lady to rescue and a ship to escape.
Oh, yeah. I'll go over and I'll tilt my hat at the lady.
Xerix is going to reach in and grab into a hilt and start pulling, and keep pulling, and keep pulling giant ass sword from the chest and just whip it over his shoulder.
Bloody hell.
Whew.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, you go first. I'll be right behind you. And I'm just going to grab some of this here fruit, because I've been in that fucking cage for a while, so don't mind me while I stuff my face.
I
Apologies
take out a
for
bag
what
idea.
you're about to witness.
I take a bag out from the chest that kind of looks like a doctor's bag. Like leather, but it's black but beat up, so some of it's kind of brown around the edges. It's kind of beat up. And she pulls a knife out of the bag that looks kind of fucked up, and she straps it to
His mouth is stuffed with banana that he's just shoving down.
Banana.
What was that?
He swallowed.
I say it's another one of us with a knife. We're really going to have to compare notes when we get the fuck out of here.
This knife.
Anyone else want a banana? These are going up in flames or under the water one. So.
This knife has probably seen more dead bodies than yours.
Oh!
I don't know whether to be insulted or aroused by that comment, if I'm honest. Well, there's always an option 3. Right, anyway, how are we going to get the fuck out of here? Where's the big
Well, there-
brain lad?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna hold my bag open. Can I knock like 2 or 3 of these bottles into my bag?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep running around the perimeter here, and I'm gonna grab all of these, if that's possible. All
Yeah.
3 of these maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna snag all 3 of them,
Okay.
and then I will put all of that in my bag, and then I'll be standing here by the time you guys are there, I guess.
Also,
Are we-
fuck the fruit. I'm taking one of those chocolate chip muffins
Nice. Are we swimming?
and put it in my bag.
At this point, as you approach their saint, it's like now up to your waist. So like right here, but it's starting to fill up. And actually, I should probably increase it. There we go. Sorry, it takes
Oh,
a second
no.
to load. It takes a second to load. It didn't.
Are we
increase that much.
swimming?
There you go.
Oi, Xerix, grab some of that wood. Throw it through
Ah.
the side.
Go and grab some of the wood that you
This-
pointed out.
This was the bigger hole, right?
Yeah.
Look around for any barrels that look like they might be empty and therefore probably more buoyant.
Alright, I'm gonna start just shoveling stuff out the opening.
I'm just
Yeah, I'll help as best I can.
I'm just
I should,
waving and popping out.
I assume if there are any empty barrels, they're probably floating with the water that's currently.
Yes, exactly. Surprisingly, there are not that many. There are way more crates than barrels, but you could easily grab one of these crates too and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Anything that looks buoyant, I'm gonna kind of toss
Yeah.
him towards Zarek so he can get it out through the hole.
I'll help.
Let's drag all this stuff out.
As soon as I've thrown a few his way, I'm gonna follow after them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
gonna-
get out of it before this fire reaches the powder magazine, because that is a firework display we do not want to be around here for.
All right. And
Tell me twice.
yeah, you guys easily make your way out of the hole with no one really standing in your way, as the people have either abandoned ship and are on the lifeboats or drowned and dead in the explosion. So you guys now
As
find
I,
yourself.
As I move towards the hole on the ship, I'm gonna take the last bite of banana and then silently toast the poor dead dude with the banana skin, throw it in his direction, and jump through.
I was making you. I'll place it. I'll start placing Ophelia with you. I
It's
forget.
fine. It's not a big deal at all. Were we like right on the coast?
Yeah. So you guys. Yeah. I should have said, when you guys peered outside, you guys had just left the island that you were on, St. Zarek's. So
okay.
you guys were not too far from the island at all. And especially with the shit you guys grabbed, you very easily stayed afloat, kind of sticking together. And yeah, you guys are basically right on the shore right now. Sorry, let me stop the...
Ah, peace.
away from the ruckus.
I'm gonna flop myself back onto the sand.
I'm holding my bag way above my head.
I'm pulling my stogie out of my beard, checking to see if it's like good and not wet. And then I'm gonna light it up, start puffing.
Zerix, it's like we never left.
Oh, it's not like we know where we are, so back to square one.
Do you guys know where we are? You guys are from here, right?
Yeah, but
Problem is, I've been stuck in that cage for I don't know how long, and I don't know where they were moored. I don't have a map, and I don't have a sextant, so working out exactly where we are is gonna be a problem.
yeah, I was on my way to Stormforge, but they got me 2 days ago after my ship sank, and yeah, I have no idea where we are.
So I guess you saying Stormforge then would be the first time I would have any idea where we are, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right, Cory? Yeah.
It's up to you.
Just because otherwise, I don't think there have been any other mentions of locations.
Blackwater Refuge would be the only other one.
Oh,
that
what
was
I've
mentioned.
okay, then never mind. I would have figured it out.
I don't. Yeah, that's it. That would be up to you if Saint would know that or not.
Is that a pirate thing?
That's
Is that like
that's
something only pirate people would know?
No, it's quite a large city, but I mean, it is a pirate
Probably
city,
not.
so
If it's like on a normal map, then I would know it for sure.
it's on the. It is not on the main Viridium map, so.
I'm gonna
It
try
is
to
on
get
the
my
Cesynia
bearings
map.
around here.
Then we'll say I figured it out now.
I might.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play into a different channel.
Bye.
Bye.
When he goes to a different channel, I wonder who the stream hears.
Really digging Zarek's token.
Look at him,
It took me so long.
so fierce.
Took me like
Mid-journey
2.5
is-
months.
The journey is just such a boon as well, because there are no good Dragonborn portraits on the internet.
Yeah.
That's just fantastic looking picture though.
Even like a year ago, trying to getting a Dragonborn in Midjourney was next to impossible.
God, remember we spent like a whole fucking day. It
Oh
felt
yeah,
like it took so long, and then we only got something that was like pretty good.
it was decent.
Just looking at our portraits here, I think we've managed to outdo ourselves in terms of the motley crew compared to the last group.
True.
Jeez.
True.
So what did your boss do when you didn't turn up for work this week, Chris?
Oh,
You on
he's
board
the
or-
one who sent me home.
Yeah. When you couldn't be productive? Funny how that works, huh?
Right? Fucking for real.
Okay. I look around a little bit. Look at the sky. Look around some more. I think we're either in Oshiria or Kilo's Cove.
Does that mean anything to anybody else?
Yeah, does that mean anything to me, Cory?
Yes, actually.
I have
Yes.
navigation?
Let me actually pull you to a different channel. No, you would definitely just know one of them right off the bat.
Would I
Right.
know?
Yeah, actually, yes, you would. Just because
Sweet.
you're a dwarf. Give me a society check, actually. You in particular. Blind.
You like me?
Yes, sorry. Smokebeard.
Got it. Society, you said?
Yes, sir. Okay. Pull into a different channel. I'm gonna take Marvelous first, and then I'll pull you in.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't that make the bag even wetter, considering she probably got soaked in the water or her robes?
Yeah. Probably. Well, maybe the insides are okay. Maybe it's like like an oilcloth. Like
Magic
outback.
dry robe.
Yeah. You know, like when you're in the outback and you're wearing your oilcloth trench coat, riding your horse down cliffs and shit.
Yeah, typical Sunday for
I
me.
mean, no problem, right? I do that all the time. I have a hat like that too, actually.
All right. So you, Andrew, or Smokebeard, you would be familiar with Kilo's Cove because a long time ago there was a dwarf. You would only know this because you're from Stormforge, but it's like there was a legendary dwarf blacksmith who basically built a forge on this island, a hidden forge, and it used magma from the volcano, like underground, to forge weapons and stuff.
Okay. And that was Kilo's Cove?
That was Kilo's Cove. So this is like a historical thing that you might have learned just like, living around. I know you lived in Blackwater Refuge for quite a while, so how familiar you are with all the details or anything is up to you,
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So you said this could be Kilo's Cove, or what was the other place?
Oshiria.
Haven't heard of
Elo's
that.
Cove. Yeah, I reckon you're right about that. I've been here before, though not to this particular location.
Is that like a big place?
Not really. I just had business in this locale. Matter of fact, it were the same business that resulted in me being in that cage.
Really? So you're kind of just right back where you started too, then.
Ain't that the truth?
That makes 3 of us.
Hope it wasn't the same business that I.
Well, what business caused you to be in that cage?
Found out some of the people at the school were trading in undead.
You say school?
Yeah,
You
the whole
say
college.
undead?
Yep, I thought so. I thought they were doing noble things with the corpses they had on hand, but ends up they were reanimating them and selling them as servants.
Someone fucking did a number on you, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's never nice to be made a mug of.
I was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
On that note, we might want to get off the beach just in case those bastards start looking for us. Unlikely, given their current predicament, but you never know.
Is there
You know
like
anything that could be eating us in the woods? Or the trees?
Well, any tree that looks like that usually conceals something that wants to eat you, but I figure there's enough of us that we'll probably be alright.
is there like a town or like a city here or like any civilization at all?
Send you a message.
Out of character, probably fucking trolls.
I'm asking in character because I in character don't know.
I got that reference, Terry. Anyway, I'm just gonna duck behind the tree line, so we'd be out of view of any sort of ships that might be passing.
I'm gonna stealth because I can.
Well, from my time here previously, I'm pretty sure you won't find any towns around here, or, well, any civilized cultures, come to think of it. So, we need to be careful. Chances are, the only stuff we're going to find around here are ne'er-do-wells and things that want to eat us.
Oh,
Awesome.
great.
Do you recommend the ne'er-do-wells or the things that are gonna eat us?
Probably depends on who the ne'er-do-wells are. But you got a big fucking sword. Pretty sure you can handle anything that comes your way.
Well, if it comes at me, I will slice and dice it.
True,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
say, don't suppose your ghost kitty there is a bit more lethal than she looks, is she?
I mean, it's not really her vibe. Maybe she could like bite you. Then
It's got a really mean bite if you try to pet her.
And does that bite cause the life to be sucked out of things and they drop dead when she bites them?
no, that's kind of like the different direction of undead spirit than she is.
Well, I guess
She's
it
more
was
the
too much to hope for after the way
in-
today's gone so far.
She does glow in the dark though.
Well, that's useful if we get in any dark places. I
Yeah,
definitely bear that in mind.
yeah.
As we're discussing that, I fish around in my bag and pull out a monocle and put it on my left eye as we're walking and take a closer look at Ophelia.
When you do that, I'm going to have Ophelia use I think this is how I do it. Yeah. Use her ambassador action, and she's just gonna be the cutest goddamn cat you've ever seen.
She just Puss in Boots,
Puss in
Accordia.
Boots eyes.
Yeah, literally.
That's awesome.
I was just detecting magic on her.
Well, she's just gonna be really cute.
She's magic.
She is magic.
Oh yeah, it's been an hour, so I'll give everyone a hero point. And I think I'm just gonna give everyone a hero point for this session because you guys are all level 1, so you guys are gonna need it.
Oh God.
That's probably actually a good house rule after what we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Are we doing the cards? Should I draw
Oh
two
yes.
cards?
Yeah, you could definitely. I should explain that for the people who've never done that. So if you go to with hero points, we play with an optional homebrew rule, where you could draw these cards. I believe, is it in the inventory slot?
Action.
Oh, in the actions? Okay.
What's trade?
If you get one you don't like, you trade it.
Oh, yeah. So so rather than clicking trade, click draw 2 hero action. Wilhelm. There you go. And then you'll see you have 2 little cards now. So you could use these instead of a hero point, or you could just use the hero point as normal.
Gotcha.
Trade is you could trade with your friends or whatever, but yeah. It's just giving you like another little flavor option.
Okay.
And basically, whenever you spend a hero point, so say if you spend a hero point and don't use the card, you have to choose 1 card to delete. You can only have as many cards as you do hero points, kind of thing.
Makes sense. All right.
All right, so yeah, you guys find yourself kind of in the wilderness. As far as you can see, there's no signs of civilization or anything like that.
Why were you here? And also, what's your name?
Oh,
Eye
yeah.
patch guy?
Forgot those bastards kind of interrupted our introduction, didn't they? My name is Marvelous. You may call me Marv, or anything else if it ain't rude. I don't really
Is
mind.
is Marvelous your given name or your adopted name?
Grew up on the streets, mate, so I don't really know.
Got it.
But travel me for any length of time, and I think you'll realise it's a rather appropriate name, if you don't mind my saying.
All
I
right.
mean, we did find you in a cell for who knows how long, so
To be fair, I'm good, but I ain't good enough to take on a whole boat by myself.
And for all we know, it could stand for marvelously unlucky.
yeah.
It might. I mean, if it does, I don't know that it does, but we might find that out, and that would be news to me too. And
Well,
to answer your second question, the reason I was here, I was looking for something. As a matter of fact, I was looking for something for those fuckers that just had us in the cell.
And did they like double cross you?
I didn't think I was making sufficient progress and decided that I needed to be taught a lesson, though I'm not exactly sure how you expect anyone to learn anything if you're just throwing them to the bottom of the fucking ocean. But, you know, wasn't in much of a place to argue with them at the time.
Hey, that's why you shouldn't fuck with pirates, man.
Yep,
Well,
I'll agree to that.
Just looking to get paid.
I feel you. I feel you. I make no judgments, but I mean, pirates fucking suck. But I mean, I
Well-
understand getting paid.
Next time, maybe you can warn me about the fuckers before I get in bed with them.
Hey, I mean, maybe we could go into business with each other. I don't know. You seem like a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I like where you're going with this. I like where you're going. Anyway, I mean, I don't think we're going to find much of any use around here in terms of, you know, people to help us or what have you. Like that. I don't know exactly what it was. Something housing some kind of relic of historical value those fuckers wanted.
You talking about the forge?
Oh no, didn't find it, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I've only read about it. But yeah, Silent has a forge. Some old guy in the past, or like a god or something. I don't really know. I didn't pay much attention in school.
Interesting. Well, the good news is, if we do stumble across it, those bastards probably don't know we're alive, so we could keep it for ourselves, run off somewhere, find some rich fucker that wants to pay for it, and retire.
I feel like these are some really actionable plans, and I'm completely on board.
And the good news is we don't know where the hell we're going here anyway, so any direction's as good as any other, which means that we can look to escape the island the same time as we're trying to find wherever this thing is. All upside. Go look for them silver linings when you're on a deserted island with no obvious escape route.
Suppose that's a good point.
On that note, do any of you happen to have any provisions or food? Because I've got, well, 5 bananas now, and that ain't gonna go very far.
Nah, the ship I was on sank. So, I got nothing except what you see on me.
I've got some food. I have enough for all of us for like a day and a half.
Well, that's better than nothing. I suppose any of you happen to know much about foraging, do you?
I can help, probably.
Because we might want to keep our eyes
Nice.
open as we move, just in case, you know? And don't eat anything unless you know what it is first. Some of the shit around is toxic and poisonous. And with us being in our current predicament, I don't think ingesting that would be smart.
I'm gonna look around for the trees, what kind of fruit they bear, like coconuts, anything like that.
Yeah, give me a survival. Okay, yeah, you could make out a few different trees with a variety of fruit. There seems to be some pineapple and mango trees.
I point them out. More fruit. Safe
That bodes well.
fruit.
Anyone any good at throwing rocks? We can knock them down. I don't fancy climbing up there.
I'm gonna like flick my hand out, and I'll just send one of my rings off my finger with ring darts, and just shoot them right off the trees.
Give me an attack roll.
See it? Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. What are you aiming for? The mangoes or the pineapple?
Pineapples. I don't like mangoes.
All right, so you launch it, and it very easily just cuts it right at the source of where it connects to the tree, and it falls down to the floor.
Oh, before that happens, I'm gonna try to catch it.
Okay.
So one of the shadows that are kind of swirled into her cloak detaches from it and turns into a hand. And it's kind of spindly like her hand. And tries to catch it.
Oh, so fucking cool.
Whoa.
Right. Well, that's a good trick from both of yous. That hand's kind of creepy, if you don't mind my saying.
I just grab onto the tree and just start violently shaking it.
Oh
A man of traditional means, I approve.
Okay.
If that's not the clearest demonstration of Xerix versus Saint, I don't know what is.
give me an athletics. Dude, those are cool dice. Yeah.
Totally.
Why can't I see any dice? What's happening here?
Oh, you because you disabled. I disabled them. Remember in your dice so nice settings.
Yep, I would go turn it back on. Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely shake at least 2 or 3 more pineapples, but because they're falling, and she only has one shadow hand, give me an acrobatics check because you got to dodge falling pineapples now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you do. Crazy dragon.
We'll do it. I'll roll. Oh no.
Yeah, so as you're kind of dodging one of the pineapples, as you move to dodge one, another one just kind of bonks you right on the head. Yeah, and you guys just watch Xerix as a pineapple smacks him right in the head. It's not high enough to where it's gonna knock him unconscious or anything, but you definitely felt it.
I'm just gonna snarl at my pineapple that's on the ground that hit me.
Oh, mate. That's all right. Fucking right. You know what they say? When life gives you pineapples, you make peanut fucking coladas.
Well, we got one ingredient.
You know, like they say.
Well, good news is I think our friend here might have picked up some alcoholic beverages on his way out of the boat, if my eyes did not deceive me.
Your eyes did not deceive you. I will open my either side of my robe to show a wine bottle on either side or whatever. I'd picked up a rum bottle. Who knows?
Fucking
just grabbed it.
beautiful. I'm gonna just start clapping.
What is it?
It's 2 rum bottles.
Beautiful. I'll go way
my
further.
friend. Now
Way
we just need to
further.
find ourselves some coconuts, and we are in business.
Sounds good to me. Who's carrying the pineapples?
Here, I'll,
Anyone got a fruit bag?
Big lizard.
okay, yeah, I'll throw them in Zach's bag.
Something never changed.
Never change.
So that shadowy hand of yours there, miss,
Mm-hmm.
ain't dangerous, is it?
Not to you.
That's all I care about.
Unless.
All right. Well, I think our biggest challenge at this point then might be water. Got a canteen here, but it ain't got anything in it, so best we
Is that
probably
even
get
a
moving.
spell out of character? Is that create water a spell I can take next day or whatever?
I don't know. Is that?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Do rations
There
include
is
water?
one for it, but I don't recall which spell level it is off the top of my head. I think it might be second.
It's 1 first level.
Is
Create
it
water.
first?
Yep.
Wow, nice.
You don't have to worry about water. If it comes down to it, I can make it.
That's incredibly convenient.
Yeah.
I think it was a very lucky day for us when you emerged out of nowhere, miss.
Well, lucky for you.
But come on, share. How the fuck did you stay there without us spotting you?
I'm good at hiding.
I mean, obviously, but I'm pretty good at seeing shit, and I didn't see shit.
It's part of who I am. I'm. Did you ever hear of a fetchling? Do you know what that is?
Do I know what a fetchling is?
I'm sneezing 1 sec.
I, for one, do not.
Do I?
I would imagine you.
I feel like
I
I
don't
do.
know.
You rolled. That was what you rolled your society check on. The
But
first
now that
time.
she's said what it is, do
Oh,
I
okay.
know it without
Yeah,
visibly
actually-
seeing it?
Go ahead and roll another.
Okay.
And you too, Marfa. Marv, you would not. Saint. Yeah, you wouldn't either. Nope.
Damn.
Don't think
know
I've
what
ever
that
had the
is.
pleasure, miss.
I come from a different plane.
A what now?
I'm not from here.
I'm not from here.
Well, I think that makes all of us, to be fair.
I'm definitely not from here.
The world I come from is more monochromatic, I
Ah,
guess. Shadow plane. It's the shadow plane.
you come from another world.
It's
Well.
a long story.
We are a varied group of people.
Yeah.
A very
Not where I
impressive
want it
lot,
to be.
I must say.
It's bright and sandy and yucky.
Well, this place has definitely got sandy down, so I suppose you might feel at home, apart from, the fact it's pretty bright.
So you don't have, like, a sun where you're from?
There is. I'm actually different than the rest of my people. I'm more attuned to light than dark. So sometimes you'll see.
Well, funky.
Very mysterious.
It's been a real roller coaster conversation so far.
Don't suppose
Oh,
any
like
of
we
you
haven't been in
ever...
different planes.
Yeah, I mean, surely you've heard of different planes, right? I mean, it's not that
Almost
unusual.
as if I can't escape it.
Ugh. Just gonna shiver.
I it's just, some things never change again.
Honestly, the less planes we deal with, the better.
As long as the
I'm sorry.
planes aren't inside books, I'll maintain my sanity.
Can we take a quick break? I have to
Yeah.
get the puppy her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yar. Steven?
Yar.
Yar.
Okay.
Yar.
All right.
Yar.
We haven't even talked like
Yarg.
pirates yet.
I know today's Talk Like a Pirate.
We're
Day.
disappointments.
But we're not pirates.
It's true. We're not
Pirate
pirates. We don't
hunters.
like pirates.
If you don't own a
Pirate
ship or you're
hunters?
not on one, can you possibly be a pirate? Isn't that like a prerequisite?
Billy, you're probably right.
I mean, unless you're like a porch pirate.
Or an internet pirate.
True.
So, as you guys are kind of meandering, who's leading the way? I'm generally curious. Just like who's, I guess, trying to figure out where whatever you guys are looking for is.
Me, probably.
Okay.
I'm second from the back.
I don't like being in front, but I kind of know how to live. So, surviving.
Yeah, give me a survival check. Oh my lord. Yeah, you crit. I'm gonna play it a different channel.
Hooray.
And we are making all the rolls tonight.
Fuck yeah. Dude, there's a promo going on for Taco Fest because it's Tuesday, and it's $12 off orders of $15 or more. Like,
So you can get $15 of tacos for $3?
that's correct.
Hell yeah.
My total order is $6.58, like after fees and shit. That's so sick.
Oh, that's so good. Like, how are they even making money?
Who fucking knows, man? Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I have no idea how that's happening.
I feel like someone dropped the ball there.
Someone typed 12 instead of 2.
Yeah, something like that.
What, Marvelous? Did you say you were looking for a temple?
Maybe. I don't know for sure, but something housing a relic. An old one. Supposedly has all kinds of mumbo jumbo powers, but, well, I don't really care much beyond the paycheck.
Okay,
I'm 100%
towers like
honest.
those, and I point at some like weird looking rock formations. That is that what you're looking for?
No. Powers with a P.
Oh, well, at any rate, there's towers or a temple or something over there.
Did you say over there? Like,
Yeah, and she's like literally pointing to some like rocks sticking out of the trees.
Good a direction to go as any, I suppose.
No, I'm telling you, that's
you didn't think to
probably
look there? Marvelous?
This is a pretty big island, to be fair.
and it is really hard to see without pointing it out to people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's his job to find that. So
Anyway, I'm following you guys.
And not to toot my own horn, but it's kind of hard to finish a job when some fuckers get tired with the time it's taking to find something on a deserted island and throw you in a goddamn cage. Sure, I would have found it by now if they had had some more patience, but
I believe you.
unfortunately, turns out you have to be very careful about who you trust. Something all of you might want to bear in mind.
Yeah, it's actually for everyone else. It generally looks quite the same as the others as it lines. It's not like a unique one in particular. But as you get closer, You can tell that there is something quite off about this one particular formation. And you guys walk for maybe another 15 minutes before you find yourselves at the base of this rock and standing before
Well, no shit.
a small door at the bottom of
You read
the
my
formation.
mind, sir. Excellent instincts, miss. I think you and I and all the rest of us are about to become really fucking rich.
Wow.
Ho, ho, ho.
I mean, I'm already really fucking rich, but I'm happy for the rest of you.
Oh, you know. Oh, suppose that would be because you understand the works of art and their relative values.
I also inherited real estate in the most expensive neighborhood in Gildenberg.
We should definitely talk sometime.
I want to check out these, like the markings and stuff on these pillars and on this door.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a society.
Society.
Yeah, as you get closer, you could tell many of the markings are dwarvish symbols and some different writings and such.
Dwarven. Can you read this, Smokebeard? Wait, I can speak Dwarvish
Yeah,
too.
you can.
actually.
Yeah, that's right. You know it.
Can you come read this with me in solidarity, Smokebeard? Because we can both read it.
Sure.
It's Dwarven. Interesting.
I guess, yeah, it makes sense. The stories I heard, the forge that's here was a dwarf's forge.
Huh.
So, what does this say?
Yeah. What's it say?
I mean, can't be a coincidence, right? Our friend here mentions some sort of dwarf connection. We find dwarf runes. I mean, what are the chances, right?
This is what you were looking for?
I mean, it might be.
They
I
didn't
never
tell you what you were
found
looking
it.
for?
So, well, I'm looking for a relic,
Ah.
but the exact circumstances that surrounded the location and specifics of said relic were somewhat murky and lost to time.
Usually you could find old relics like that behind doors like that.
I mean, I ain't no expert, but if I was looking for one, I might look behind one like this, yeah.
What did the door say?
Yeah,
Or
sorry.
the pillars or anything?
I was getting it pasted
Oh, no
right
worries.
now in Dwarvish. So then only the people in Dwarvish can read.
Ah, very cool stuff. My default chat is set to Celestial. Let's change that.
You might find a small audience for that.
I know, right? Sometime 10 months from now, you'll all be thanking me.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely the forge.
Yeah, that's pretty forge sounding to me as well. The world was born. What kind of forge is down here?
Some awesome dwarven shit.
You guys make planets down there?
Steven, you're
Like
not
little
broadcasting.
planets?
Boy, one of you needs to translate the whole thing here, because I don't understand it, I'm afraid. So if you could possibly translate it for benefit of me and any of the other morons around here who don't speak Dwarfish, because I'm feeling pretty dumb right now.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm one of the morons.
Within the fiery heart.
Solidarity, sir.
Within the fiery heart, where molten metal flows like rivers and the hammer strikes with thunderous force, the world was born.
I didn't realize dwarves were so poetic. Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought they pretty much only cared about beer and killing shit, but...
And hitting stuff with hammers.
Honestly, they might have been pretty drunk when they wrote it.
Are you guys fucking serious?
That would track.
I'm right here, man.
You guys never heard of fucking Stormforge?
Have I?
Have we?
Marv definitely has. So would you, Xerix, because you've obviously lived here. Saint, you could give me another society check if you'd like. We
All
could
day
figure it
long,
out.
baby.
Accordia, same with you, since you're from Cesynia.
Okay, lols.
Okay, Saint, you would definitely recognize the name. I guess it might have been something that you have read about in class, or that was taught in class at some point.
Mm.
Accordia, you would know that it's well, I guess you, along with everyone else, you guys would know that it's a dwarven city that basically is powered by lightning, and it moves around Cesynia. It's basically like a giant floating, moving city that's powered by lightning from tropical storms.
Very cool.
Peak of dwarven ingenuity.
I mean, of course I've heard of Stormforge. You'd have to be from not around these parts to not have heard of it.
Yeah, you'd
Uh,
have to be from not around these parts.
Speaking of which, don't I remember some of you saying you ain't from around here?
I am not. Not even
Alright.
kind.
Well,
No, no, no.
imagine big, fuck off, dwarven floating city, and I think there's some thunderbolts and shit involved as well. I remember.
Sounds traumatic.
Nah, it's supposed to be really nice, but I've never been there.
It's beautiful.
I will take your word for it, sir. You seem a gentleman of culture and status.
Yeah, you too.
Any man that likes knives the way you do is a man that deserves respect, in my opinion. Or woman, as the case might be. Miss, seeing as you have a rather fetching knife of your own, if you don't mind my saying.
Thanks.
Right, well, under the circumstances, I guess the next question is, how the fuck do we open this door?
Are there any instructions written on it?
Go ahead and give me a perception check if you're inspecting the door.
Yeah, I'll take a look as well.
All right. Okay. Saint and Accordia, I'm gonna pull you to a different chain.
We did it. Hey, Xerix.
Huh?
Just push this door as hard as you can.
Okay.
Sounds scientific.
I put my hands on the door and start pushing.
I'm gonna move back to a safe distance before he starts.
I'm also gonna point out the like little tiny handhold area that you mentioned to Smokebeard and say, if you want to help, there's like a special handle just for you.
Oh, are you muted, Andrew?
Wait, sorry. For me?
Yeah, for you. I'm gonna point to like the little slot where there's like a dwarf hand-sized handle.
Well,
Huh. Good eyes, my friend. That does look like it's appropriate for our buddy here.
alright, I guess we'll see what the fuck this is. And I'll kind of go in apprehensively and put my hand on it. And push.
Yeah, you get like a really firm, tight grip. Both of you guys go ahead and roll me athletics check. Both Xerix and Wilhelm.
Blind public.
You can do public.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You're making us look bad, Xerix.
So, yeah, as you grip this Smokebeard, you actually feel like when you start pulling, you feel it like giving a little, but then you feel Xerix like kick in, and actually he's kind
Are
of
we
like
supposed to be pushing or pulling?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm gonna do the exact
wrong
opposite.
way, yeah, yeah, and so you're just like, why is it harder all of a sudden as he's struggling?
What the fuck?
Xerix, you're supposed
Yeah?
to push it.
Oh.
gents, I think you may have been working at cross purposes to each other there. So yeah, other way. Not trying to tell you how to handle your business, right? But
Well, you can help. Come help, Marvelous. Maybe you'll be marvelous at it.
stranger things have happened, to be fair.
And I'll stride up and put my shoulder into it, such as it is.
Okay, go ahead and give me athletics. Wilhelm, are you gonna go ahead and push again?
I mean, I'm kind of huffing and puffing already, but okay.
All right. No, yeah, you don't have to re-roll. That's fine. We'll keep your roll. Marvelous. Go ahead and roll athletics. See if you can do better than Xerix.
Alright, well, I have the benefit of seeing what you guys did already, so let's see if I put my feet here and put my shoulder here. Ready for me.
And yeah, Smokebeard, you feel the door all of a sudden become much easier to move, and you're able to slide this large stone door out of the way, and it appears to be pure darkness beyond it.
I'm gonna open my robe and let Ophelia hop down onto the ground in front of us and walk in front of us.
Okay, so
Thanks for the assist, Xerix. Wouldn't have known how to do that if I hadn't seen what you were doing, so fair play to you.
That sarcasm I'm hearing?
Nope.
100% sincere.
You
I really
kind of
do
remind me of
sarcasm.
someone. He was a very sarcastic fellow.
I don't really do sarcasm because, to be honest, I ain't that bright.
all right. Who's leading the way?
Ophelia.
Okay, behind Ophelia.
Lighting up the way.
Oh my god, it's so bright. Who's behind Ophelia? What's the order you guys are headed in?
I mean, I'll lead the group.
Okay.
Smokebeard
I'm-
wants to be in like the middle.
Try
I'll go
to
right
stealth.
behind Xerix. Back him up.
Got your back, big boy. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try to stick at the end and hide.
Perfect. I'll be second from the back always. Second from the back is the best.
The safe spot.
Yup.
Okay.
Don't want to teach any of your grandmothers to suck eggs, so to speak, but we have just managed to breach something that ain't been opened in who knows how bloody long, so be really fucking careful where you put your feet. Kinda like all of you, and I don't really want to see any of you reduced to a pile of chunks of meat on the ground.
I agree.
As you guys enter, the space is quite illuminated by Ophelia, the cat that's kind of leading the way.
Gotta
And
say, Saint, your cat friend is highly unusual, but very useful.
Yeah, I have this thing where anytime I tried to summon a familiar for the longest time, it was just like a dead relative's previous pet. But Ophelia stuck around.
Familiar, you say? What, you some kind of wizard or something?
Some kind of wizard, yeah. I like to think about myself more of
No.
an artist, a painter.
But hopefully you got skills a little more useful than that in a fight, yeah?
Yeah, you'd be surprised what paint can do in a fight.
I'm open to anything you can teach me on that front, that's for sure.
Well, maybe we'll have an opportunity now that we're wherever we are.
What about you, Smokebeard? You got that pistol of yours ready?
Oh, yeah. At all times.
Something tells me we're going to be needing that.
so yeah, as you enter this temple, it's illuminated as by Ophelia, and it seems to be complete silence besides, the odd rocks falling from the roof here or there, and of course, skitters of rats.
Wow. Production value.
Well, not generally a believer in ominous things, but as ominous things go, that was pretty fucking ominous.
Yeah, what's down? What is this? Are these like elementals? Are they moving? They're not moving.
Give me a perception, whoever's checking out, scoping out the room. Largely, as you look around them, you could tell they're not moving. They appear to be.
You glow as well, Accordia?
I do.
Heck, look at us.
But it's weird. It's like her veins. A little unsettling.
That seems pretty cool.
Miss, that is a very unique trick that you have there. Don't mind my saying.
And shut up.
Wow.
I
Wow.
think I preferred it on.
Unbelievable.
Alright.
Unbelievable. That's so wild.
I think you and I need to have a long conversation about the specifics of where you came from at some point. Maybe not right now, but colour me extremely interested.
Okay. So, both Marvelous and Accordia, and also Xerix, you guys could easily make out that these are quite old statues. They don't seem to be moving at all. Everything in the room is kind of still at this time.
Not to repeat myself, but be very careful about where you put your feet.
What is this?
It appears to be like a little small pillar, about 4 feet high. There appear to be 3 rods across it.
Do they look like? Are they like made of a material in particular?
They look to be different colors.
Way up, nobody move. There's a fucking skeleton right there.
Oh shit, you're right.
I was just seeing the same thing.
And you know what a fucking skeleton means?
Bones?
It means someone fucking died there.
Right.
People don't generally drop dead for no fucking reason, so if I'm any estimate, there's something around here that ain't what it seems. Thinking maybe a trap? Keep your
Right
eyes peeled.
Right in front of one of these things too.
Yeah, a bit suspicious, ain't it? Like the way your mind works, my friend.
I'm gonna look at the floor in particular, like around, especially like in front here. If there's like any sort of like pressure tile or something,
What particular area?
like in front where the skeleton is. Like, did he step on something that triggered something?
Yeah,
Okay.
same. I have the same suspicion.
All right. Yeah, both of you guys go ahead and roll me. Oh no.
Oh no, that's not what you
I'm
want.
gonna try to guide.
Guide me. I
Are
need
you
to help.
fucking-
We suck.
Okay.
Turns out my name was
sorry.
a lie. Who knew?
I guess I accidentally put it on.
No, you probably want to do. Mine's
Like
probably
3
lower.
times. Can you take it off?
Oh yeah, here I'll take it off.
It doesn't actually
Oh
matter.
no, he's
'cause it won't
immune
stack.
because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
immune because you used it on him.
That was a
When?
long time ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
was
it
it?
was over an hour. It was when
Lockpick.
we were walking. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It was picking the cage.
Yeah, it was just about an hour ago. Oh yeah, picking
it
the
was on the
cage. Holy
ship.
shit. Yeah, that was definitely longer than an hour ago. Okay. Um so let me pull you guys.
Wow, we're getting different information. Who knows who's right?
Dear
Yep.
God.
You're both wrong.
Yeah, right.
All right.
What do you see? They look different, no? All 4 of these?
Look the fucking same to me.
This tile looks the same as all the other ones to you?
I'm not seeing any different. Why are you?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Well,
This one here,
to be fair, you have both your eyes and I only have one, so
that is true.
Right, that
I'm
only
gonna trust your judgment here, sir.
I'm gonna squint at what they're looking at and see if I can help
I'll try to aid too
figure
by
it out.
pointing.
I'm just gonna ask, saying, should I step on it? Cause I'll do it.
Mm,
I don't
I-
think stepping on anything we're not sure about in this place would be a good move for your longevity. And I got no particular desire to see you turned into mincemeat, my friend. So maybe just be cautious.
Well, it wouldn't be
My
the first time I stepped into something I didn't know what it
I
did.
know. Yeah,
But it
and
might be
usually
the last.
it's me telling him to do it, but I feel like after Domiar, I'm traumatized.
After who?
A friend of ours who got crushed by an entire island about looks at his imaginary watch about 6 or 7 hours ago.
Oh, condolences.
I can certainly understand why that might make you more cautious, because that sounds pretty fucking nasty.
Wasn't great.
Okay.
It was his time.
Well, an entire island will do that to you.
Could think of worse ways to go. At least it was fairly memorable.
Definitely memorable.
probably pretty quick when it came down to it. I mean, let's face
Yeah,
it.
definitely painless, probably.
That's definitely like a top 10 death of all time.
Thanks, guys.
You know, I'd like to go out being crushed by an island.
Like, who
Sorry,
else?
Gwyn,
Who else do you know who's
Noted.
done
That's true. I don't know anybody else who's been crushed by an island.
don't think we're doing a very good job of consoling you about the loss of your friend here, mate. But
No, you know, in a weird way, I feel like this is it's good. This is good.
He was
write
more
it
like an
down.
old wacky wizard, man.
Yeah. Of all ways for Domiar to go, I just feel like it really does check out.
I'm writing it down.
And give Saint a
Lizard wants-
conciliatory, slightly over heavy pat on the shoulder in that weird way that people do sometimes. Want to console someone.
As soon as you see Saint weighs like 150 pounds, like you'll just like knock me forward.
Oh, sorry, bud.
That's
Bit
okay.
too hard. Don't
Knocks
know
him
me, I
into the
strength
plate,
last
he
time.
steps on it.
Oy, oy, oy.
I write
So
down lizard wants to be crushed by island.
Keep in mind.
I close my little. Looks like a, I guess, leather-bound medical journal.
Are you a
Take a look
doctor?
at this pedestal while they're talking.
yes. And Cordy, I still have your role that I need to tell you. I'll pull you to a different channel real quick.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Anyone else think Accordia is kind of creepy?
Cordia
In the
reminds
best
me of
possible way.
somebody. She evokes a character.
I mean, the glowing veins is what did it for me.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Big fan. Accordia is the kind of character I would make in a video game.
She's certainly interesting. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Don't you guys hear those rocks falling?
I do.
Okay.
Rooks.
Oh, thank you. I don't. Something's sliding or something over there. It sounds.
Oh, it's over there?
Yeah.
Huh. What could that be?
well, I don't hear it, but if you don't mind my saying, moving towards the sound of sliding rocks in an ancient temple doesn't sound like the sort of thing that's good for your long-term survival prospects.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
What is this? It's like is this a hole?
Oh.
Yeah. Marv, give me a perception for inspecting that pillar and saying if you want to inspect the hole. Give me a.
Don't suppose these
Phrasing.
things here on this pedestal are supposed to fit in those holes, do you?
There's only 3 of them, though. I was thinking the same thing, but
Were you checking this one in particular, Saint?
I just want to know what it is.
Yeah. So as you look, you see that one's actually not a hole. There seems to be something sticking out of the top in that one only.
Oh, no way. Well, what do you know? Marvelous. I believe I found the 4th one, potentially.
Maybe don't step on that.
I won't. Don't worry. Yeah, no, I totally
Okay.
with you there.
Hold on, let's see.
That weird shadowy hand thing you used earlier on them pineapples, don't suppose it can move this, whatever these things are on the pedestal around, can it?
Probably. Meanwhile, her eyes are glowing right now. I'm casting detect magic.
Your
Yeah.
eyes are unusual.
I know.
So you could actually pick up faint magic. Wait, does it tell you? Hold on. Registers no, there is presence of magic. There you go. That's it.
Nice.
Around the. Where?
No, I don't think I tell you the location. There's no information beyond the presence beyond the presence of it. Right? Hold on.
Detect magic just tells you if there's magic in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Certainly
Yep.
at our level. Read magic you can use to like look at a particular object and say what's going on with this shit.
Okay. Just be careful. Something's magically altered here. I'm going to cast my shadow hand again, but this time it's going to be light. There, so you're not afraid of it this time.
Cool.
Wouldn't
Can you
say
pull
I was
this out?
afraid, miss. Just it was unusual. That's all.
Well, it looks a little less intimidating, yeah.
I,
gonna pick
I
up-
would agree with that assessment.
Which one do you want me to put in
Pull
there?
there's one in here. Can you pull it out?
Sure.
I'm gonna back up.
I'm going to use my little shadow hand to try to pull it out. Jeez.
Yeah, you can pull it out. It slides kind of at first. It gives you, a rough time, like it's been sitting in there for quite a long time. But you pull it right out.
There you go. What do you want
What
with
is it?
it?
Well, as
I
it's
levitated
floating,
towards Saint so he can look at it.
yeah, it appears to be similar in shape to the other rods that are laying on the thing.
What color is the one that the hand just pulled out?
The color of that one is silver.
Over.
Now, bear with me for one moment, but we got 3 rods lying there on that pedestal, all color coded, and them statues are all very different. Like that one there, where our skeleton friend is, looks kind of a bit earth elementally, don't you think?
I agree.
And then there's another one of these statues that looks a bit like it's a fucking fire elemental, and a water one, and an air one. So maybe we just gotta get the right fucking coloured rod into each slot.
Yeah, and this idiot
don't
just
think
put the
that
wrong
was
fucking
right.
color in.
Oh, did he fucking botch his roll? Good
Yeah,
grief.
he put
gonna-
silver in the. This is supposed to be the yellow
What
one.
an idiot, right?
Yeah.
Come on, this is
Even
bullshit.
I can tell.
I'm going to put the silver one in what looks like the air and elemental statue. While we're talking.
Big mute.
Oh, whoops, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, you watch it slide in, and the statue seems to remain still, and nothing happens. You do hear some slight rumbling in the background, like as the rocks moving, as if coming from this direction.
There it is.
And as that happens, a familiar sight that you saw when you came into the room kind of skitters about from the ruckus of the rocks, and a pack of rats emerges from behind the pillar and begins
Pack of
surging their
rat.
way towards you.
Oh, those are some angry rats.
Maybe we want to step our way back up the steps for a moment, let the rats go their merry way. Just an idea.
Oh
Mort.
no, they're coming towards you, and
No.
yeah, we'll roll initiative. But although it's late, so should we just call it before we start combat?
I'm gonna keep going. 747.
I mean,
Easy
we
for
can
me.
kill rats.
Yeah, I think you guys could kill a pack of rats.
Or they
Nice.
can kill us.
Yeah, or they could kill
And we'll
you.
have time to roll new characters.
If they don't kill you today, they'll kill you with their disease.
Oh
I was
god.
kidding.
That's
All right.
optimism right there.
All right. So yeah, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm afraid.
I only see myself on the carousel.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I only see myself on the carousel.
Why does that keep happening? Does everyone else only see themselves?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's because we didn't begin combat. Let me see.
I see Saint now.
Okay.
I only see myself still, but I guess when someone else goes, they'll see them.
That's so weird. Yeah, I need to figure it out. Anyways, Saint, you're the first to react as you see this pack of rats emerging from behind the
Okay.
statue.
Does Ophelia go with me, or does she have to roll initiative on her own?
I think she goes
Familiars
after.
and animal companions go the same time as the owner.
There we go.
Sick. We're just gonna. Do I have to give her actions or anything?
Uh-huh.
Unless she
So
has
I-
independent, yeah.
Okay, so I have to use one of my actions to give her actions. Is that how it works?
Yep.
All right, sweet. So I'm gonna use one of my actions to move over here. Ophelia is technically invincible, so she's gonna stay there. And I'm gonna. So, question: is this? It's like multiple creatures. Obviously, it's multiple
Yeah,
creatures.
ignore the
but,
guy in
like,
the middle. But
ignore
yeah, it's
the
a
guy in the
pack.
middle?
It's like a
Okay.
giant swarming pack of rats.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Electric Arc. Hit me with that reflex save. Do I have to roll damage and it'll prompt it? Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Anyone feel like a rat burger?
Right? Boo. Are you muted?
Oh shit! God damn it! Does it take no damage if it's a success?
No, half.
Half the success, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you send this electric arc out, and you instantly see like a few rats in the pack get fried.
Nice. That is my turn.
Okay. So yeah, after frying a few of them, the rat swarm instantly reacts and heads straight towards the staircase.
Hold up. Can I use a reaction?
Oh yeah, certainly.
I'm taking your turn yet, so you don't have
Oh,
one.
nope.
Oh yeah, nope, that's true. And it uses Swarm and Bite.
This is the stuff in nightmares right here.
All right. So everyone, why is it? Click the DC 17 basic reflex. But yeah,
Who's
these
getting hit by this?
everyone in this square, these in the
Nice,
circle.
Uh-oh.
Damn, nice. 27.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use my hero point if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
0 point strikes again.
I mean, we have two, right?
Oh, you do? Yeah, but you can't roll again. You only use one. Oh, lordy. Okay, so yeah, this surge of rats, well, it seems that Wilhelm and Marvelous are agile enough to... Well, it doesn't say if you take half damage on success or not. Does that just mean you take no damage?
So any type of basic save, like basic reflex, basic fort, or whatever, they all work the same way, which is crit success, no damage. Success is half damage. Failure is full damage. Crit
Okay.
fail is double damage. So anytime it says basic, it follows that formula.
Okay, because this says each enemy in the swarm space takes 1d6 piercing and must... So that everyone takes 1d6. It's just this reflex save is for whether you get filth or not. Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So,
the save is
you
nothing to do with
guys-
the damage.
You guys all take 6 damage, actually.
Damn, that's nasty.
And Accordia is... you get bitten, and you feel something kind of... I don't know. You feel like its teeth get in, and doesn't look good. Let me see how. All right, and that. God, dude, it has another action. It seems like unfair that I could do that again.
Pathfinder is hard, man.
Yeah, dude. All right, and so again, it's going to lash out. Everyone go ahead and make me another DC 17 reflex.
Your rat swarms are hella fucked.
Fuck.
Derek's over there like, game's easy.
Yeah,
so
right.
No, I know
My
what
guy, I'm
fucking rat
bringing-
swarms can do.
I'm bringing Kaylin back. Just
When I played Kingmaker for the first time, the first edition, I had no idea that you had to use the torches to kill the
Oh my
rat
god,
swarms.
yes. Those swarms are lethal if you don't have to kill them.
Took me a while. I thought I was doing something wrong and I completely restarted the game. I thought it was bugged.
Okay, so again, hold on. I need it. How do I put the disease on you? Still learning here. There it is. Oh, okay. You get no ill effect for. All right, never mind. All right, so once again, these rats lash out, and this time. No, that's not. Sorry. Do 4 damage this time. But yeah, they swarm you guys and are just biting at every little inch of your body. It's, I don't know. I don't even like thinking about it. It's disgusting. It's like, I'd rather fight a zombie.
You're disgusting.
Okay. And that's their turn. Marvelous.
I'm going to delay my turn till after Xerx.
Okay. Verse. You are up. Sorry.
Oh. Alrighty then. Time to slice some rats. Who wants some rat sashimi?
Gross.
Right.
That's a hit.
Eat.
Is that slashing? Oh shit, okay. So physical 6 would be it's -6 damage to his damage, right? Is that how resistance works? Yeah, sorry.
Resistance is a straight subtraction, but if you
Okay.
have IWR turned on, it should automatically factor that in when you assign the damage.
So I just click damage normal and it should factor it in? Okay.
As long as you're linking it from the actual damage card, yeah, it should.
It does. Fuck yeah. That's sweet. I love Pathfinder. Okay. So yeah, Xerx, you swing your sword and you send like a few of them flying and just split them in half. But there still seem to be a few remaining.
I'll keep slicing.
Slice away.
I will use the hero point for that.
Hell yeah.
That's 2 crit fails tonight.
Very cool.
Everyone could keep track of their rolls now, and so you know how many crit fails you have. Click the dice in the bottom left thing next to your name. Oh my god.
No way, dude.
Oh, that's
Wow.
harsh.
Okay.
Sir.
Well, to be fair, that is with the multiple action penalty, so. But still. Oh no, you rolled a 1.
No, I'm rolling
Yeah, you still
1.
rolled a
It's a
Holy shit.
natural
2
1.
natural ones.
That's my 3rd one tonight.
Well, you're getting them out early. That's right.
It's my
Yeah,
punishment
just in
for
time for us
last
to get
week.
killed by a swarm of rats.
Yeah. Perfect.
Man,
I
it's
believe you have one more
every
action.
RPG ever stuck
I
in the
do.
basement with rats.
I'm seeing if I can do something else or just go for a 3rd attack. Still not mega familiar with Pathfinder, but I'll go for the 3rd attack. Fuck it, -3.
Move.
YOLO.
I was gonna say move out of the way, so they have to move to get you.
I mean,
You don't get up.
Ooh, power attack. What? I didn't even see power attacks.
I completely forgot power attack, but doesn't matter.
2
If
actions.
you're rolling a 1, it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those rats are gonna wanna, get the most food out of the group, so guys are kind of screwed. So I think I got attack again. I really want to see this be another nat 1.
Holy shit.
It was close.
It was close.
So close.
Fuck.
So yeah, with your lucky first swing, you took a bunch out, and then your following 2 swings, you kind of somehow I guess the numbers have been diminished so greatly that it's much harder to hit.
I'm gonna like flourish my sword above my shoulder and just start scratching my head. Like, what's going on? It's just some rats.
Marvelous.
All right. I'm gonna use an action just to move here. Try and get clear of the worst of the swarming rat bodies here, and then I'm going to try and stab them with my. Now that you can actually see them up close, I should actually link what I'm using, but I'm going to put it in the Discord channel. Using some rather unusual wavy bladed crisp knives, one in each hand, with hilts that have like kind of open roaring dragon heads on the end. So that's what it looks like in the main Discord channel.
Spicy.
I'm just gonna stare in amazement. It's like, whoa, this is so cool.
I'm gonna start trying to lay into some of the rats and impale as many as I can. Hopefully try and encourage them to leave or whatever the hell they're gonna do next.
Nice.
That's nice.
Oh, whoops.
So you swing, and yeah, you take out a few. You land it.
I'm gonna follow up with my offhand.
Oh wait,
in the other dagger
hold
at the
on.
same time.
Why did it say it takes no damage?
It's -6 resistance, you said, right?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's why.
Oh
yeah, I
god.
didn't empower the
So
resistance.
you swing, and yeah, there's nothing seems to. You like are whiffing it, just like Xerx.
Don't want to panic everyone, but not sure my daggers are going to do an awful lot against these fuckers. There's too many of them.
Can you do anything else?
I can run away.
I like how you have one eye patch and one blood patch.
TPK on rats.
That's a good David Bowie read. Oh yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Whose turn is it now? Wilhelm Smokebeard.
Alrighty. I'm gonna... Okay, I think I have it targeted. Wilhelm's just gonna be like, and just pull his pistol out and kind of, like, turn his head away, kind of block his head with his hand, and just shoot wildly down at the ground. You cannot perform because it's not loaded. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just I'm assuming you had it loaded, so I just reloaded it for you. There you go. It's a little macro on your bottom bar. It's a little reload button.
Got it.
So it should be loaded
okay.
now.
I see it.
Jesus.
Hit. Awesome. So, yeah, after I do that,
Sweet.
I guess I need to spend an action to reload.
yeah.
Okay.
But I think wait, it's piercing, right? Fuck. Yeah.
Don't just shoot the ground.
Yeah, you just they kind of scoured and they didn't get hit.
Pistol's concussive trait, which means
Okay.
it's either piercing or bludgeoning, depending on which one is more beneficial to the user. So if they're resistant to piercing but not bludgeoning, it would be bludgeoning damage.
Oh, even though it says 1d6 piercing, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
They haven't coded concussive in yet. I think you have to choose the form of damage when you're
Oh
rolling it.
shit.
Oh, really?
Okay, well, what damage do you choose?
Whichever one's better for him is the one that applies. It basically
automatically
both,
applies.
and then it automatic. From a game mechanics perspective, whichever one is better for him is the one that's used. But I don't know if Foundry has that coded in. Let's put it that way.
Okay, got it. So yeah, you guys watch Wilhelm kind of turn away and shoot his pistol, and it happens that the bullet seems to careen through a group of them, and He takes out the rat swarm quite easily.
That was a nice bloody shot, mate.
Oh, thank God, dude.
Fucking vermin. They're gross. Ooh. No one likes a rat. And then I reload
Cory,
my
are you
pistol and put it away.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, let's
I
see.
start taking out my bag, opening my bag,
You look, you took
roll up
some
my
nasty
sleeve.
bites there, miss.
So, how do you use medicine, Chris?
The treat wounds macro.
Lulz.
Question. In Pathfinder, is there an equivalent of like a short rest where you heal?
It's like a refocus. But you are not healing during that. You would have to do some medicine checks and stuff like that. I believe it's administer first aid and stuff like that.
Yep, your medicine uses the healer. There's no like short rest, immediately gain hit points type equivalent function. Someone has to actively apply first aid to you.
Which I'm gonna do, but it says I am using the macro, but it says I need a kit.
Do
Which
you
I
have your
did.
healer's tools equipped?
Oh,
They have to actually be equipped for it to
did
work.
you give them to me, Cory?
I believe so, yeah. If not, I'll give them to you.
No.
Oh, no, I don't see him. Yeah, hold on. I might have made the actual item that we talked about and just not.
Yeah, I wonder. You can't treat wounds without healer's tools or a healing plaster. Is that like a giant band-aid? I just put a giant
Yeah,
band-aid on my
Seems good.
I'm a mummy now.
Okay, you have him now, and I'll change the name for you.
I'm not seeing them. Can you equip?
Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me equip him.
Oh, I see him.
Put him in your bag. I don't know.
I'm wearing them? Question mark.
Yeah, I think held.
Here we go. Well, at least I'm good at something.
Damn.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Who the hell? That you're healing yourself? Oh
Yup.
my god! How does this look to like everyone else?
So
Oh, I think you killed yourself.
cool.
What
Fuck
is
my life.
happening?
Yeah,
So
I think you
she
killed
rolls up her sleeves and like her veins light up as she patches herself up, but there's also like on her forearm it looks like a human bite mark that lights up white. Like, you know, bioluminescence? It's like that, the light. So it's super glowy, like LED lights, but there's literally a bite mark with teeth. And she moves over to Smokebeard. Does the same thing, except just FYI, it hurts when she heals you.
Yeah.
She's like stitching you up without any.
Oh, it hurts, all right.
Oh no.
Oops, let's use that hero point so I don't kill him. I'm gonna use that last.
Yeah, go ahead. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing where your hero points will carry over if you didn't use them. So
I mean, that's
it is.
Still hurts.
So how much does it get?
No healing.
Yeah, no healing. I don't think if you fail.
Yeah, you have to crit fail to injure them.
Oh,
So you just can't try again on him for another 60 minutes.
sorry about that. On
Yeah,
to
no.
Or 50 minutes by the time you're done.
Marvelous.
Saint and Xerix, what are you guys doing while the others are getting kind of healed up?
am wondering if Ophelia is able to pick up one of these rods. Is it too heavy or is it not? Is it okay?
Oh, they're pretty light.
I'm just gonna have Ophelia put the rods in the holes.
Okay, if you want to tell me which ones.
So we put the yellow one in this one, or we put the gray one in this one?
You just
Silver
put
went in
only
there.
one in. Yeah.
Silver one in that one. Okay. Let's put the yellow one, or like like yellow tannish
Brown.
color, brown one in this.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
So yeah, it did actually hurt when she healed you, just so you know. Probably hurt
That's-
Smokebeard more.
Dings a little bit. Where do
Hurts
you
so
learn
bad.
to do your medical things, miss? If you don't mind my asking.
Never really worked on a person before.
That does make some sense.
So you just over here poking and prodding like it ain't nothing? Come on, lady.
Well, to be fair, the stitching's a little painful, but I ain't bleeding no more. So
Look at this. And I'm just gonna like hold open my robes, and there's just like open wounds.
Rat bites everywhere.
The band-aid's just like next to your cut.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair,
I
my
suppose-
targets usually aren't moving, so.
suppose when you're a little shorter, those rat bites probably come up a bit higher on you too. So maybe your injuries were just a little worse than the rest of us.
I'm just gonna hold my hands up and be like, "Come on, guy! I thought we were cool.
We are cool.
Great.
Making
You
short
wanna-
jokes now." Huh?
It's not a short joke.
Huh?
I'm just referring to the fact that rats are very small and you were easier for them to reach. That's all.
I mean, as they're talking,
No shade.
I just put my tools away and just put my hand on Smokebeard and light up.
Oh
I cast
yeah.
an actual heal spell.
Do I have to do the fortitude saving throw?
I hope not.
No,
you
that's
do
only
not.
for undead.
If you're undead, are you undead?
Got it.
Surprise!
Are you secretly undead?
Oh my god.
You'd want to use the 2-action heal, honey, because it gives you D8 plus 8 then instead.
Oh, alright.
So that'd be like, a lot of hit points.
How do I use the 2-action?
Chris can already tell you that better than I could, because he's actually.
I think it
custom.
gives you the option to click on it when you go to click your heal. It has like 3 different buttons.
Oh
Either
yeah,
way,
there
I
is
mean-
3 different buttons. Yeah, I see.
Oh, I just hit the healing button on the chat log. So that's wrong.
I think it
When you
depends on
tap-
which one you link from your sheet.
Usually when I cast it, it gives me like 3 different buttons on the chat banner, and that's how I cast the heal that
Oh,
I use.
interesting. Oh yeah, no, it just instantly.
Like,
There we
in
go.
there.
Here it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Versus
I hit it for
living.
you. I have to give you this one
Versus
back.
living.
I think.
Yeah. This is my divine font stuff, right? So I can use it.
So
No,
divine.
Oh.
But that's only focus, got it.
Yeah, Divine Font just refreshes every day. They think them as free extra spell slots you get every day that have to be spent on heal spells. Because that's actually exactly what they are.
Does the spell hurt?
Yep.
Hurts even more.
Oh god!
It's like
Oh
Go ahead
god!
and heal.
if you
roll.
can do, if you can imagine hot and cold at the same time, like icy hot. If you get
Okay.
it in your eye or whatever, it's like.
I was gonna
In
say,
your
I
eye.
imagine it's probably like a massage where it's just like it hurts while it's
Painful.
happening, and then afterwards feel better.
Yes.
Oh,
So I did
okay.
it, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Did it go?
Click the heal
Nah.
versus living thing,
I
or can you?
did.
Okay, here. Maybe it's because I clicked it. Wait, what the hell?
And it's
Okay,
still
there you
targeting
go.
me when
There it did
I
it.
am not.
No, it healed.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
good. No, it did. I have him targeted, not me.
Yeah,
and
you're
it
right.
healed me.
It's because I clicked it, I think, and I was targeting you.
Oh, okay. Just can you just
It
Well,
went. It
yeah.
went
Ooh.
twice.
Ooh.
sorry.
It looks like it went twice. The one that there's yours.
Either way, he would have been healed to
red.
full. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh wait, he's not even full. He's at 20 out of 21, so
Is
he's 1
the
HP.
the first one was 12, not 9. The one you rolled is 9. The one that Terry rolled is 12.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he should be full health.
Yep.
Every point count.
Yeah, so just for
Especially
those
when
that
we're
are
this
new
small,
to
yeah.
the PF2E rule set and Foundry, you can't restore health to another token as a player. You need to restore it to your own
Oh.
token.
Oh
So
He
shit.
has to click
if
it himself.
Accordia heals, then on Smokebeard, then Smokebeard has to apply the healing to himself, or the GM can do it. But
Okay.
Accordia can't apply the healing to Smokebeard.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so last you were sending Ophelia to drop off this one?
The yellow one and this one, yeah.
Okay.
The earth colored one, brown.
It slides right in, and again, you kind of hear some rumbling over from this direction.
I'm gonna preemptively back off.
I
Back up
am
the
right
stairs.
behind you, my friend.
Scoop Ophelia up.
There's
Rats?
still, eh,
Oh?
as far as you hear, you don't hear anything.
You guys all right or something? Why y'all running?
I'm gonna have Ophelia put the blue one
Is
into.
this the man who wasn't just assaulted by rats?
This is the one that looks like water to you guys, right?
The red one, yeah.
I reckon this one is the water elemental. I reckon this one is the fire.
Fire, yeah. All right, so we'll put the blue one in that.
Okay, and again, you hear a familiar rumbling sound. And you're just having Ophelia carry it and like place it in her with their mouth in there,
Yeah.
or are we using
Mhm.
the shadow hand? Okay.
Oh, either way. And then I'll have Ophelia do the red
Although
one over
I
here.
don't think you actually can do that. I think you need special things for your familiar, so I think we have to do the
You
the
can't pick
shadow
things
hand.
up?
No, I think that requires one of the traits, the abilities. I believe you need. Hold on, let me double check. Because I wanted my monkey to reload for my gunslinger, and I think I had to take like very specific things where he could use his hands, carry things.
Yeah, there's a manual dexterity trait you can get for familiars that allow them to actually use their paws or whatever, like hands.
Trying to find out if I can do it.
Yeah, it's probably a judgment call on the GM, really, because realistically, you could make an argument that you could easily hold one of those sticks in your animal's
Your mouth.
and shove
Yeah.
it in there.
That's what I
It
was
doesn't
intending,
require
yeah.
fine manipulation, right? You're just trying to get it in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 bulk is the limit for a familiar?
Yeah. It's
That's a
so
lot, actually.
you're right.
Jeez.
It's manual dexterity. It's your familiar, or it can use up to two of its limbs as if they were hands to perform manipulate actions.
Okay. Well, I don't need you to
But
do
you
that.
could, yeah, you could do it. You're fine. Just for now, we'll say it in this instance, we'll say it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you sliding this one in, and yeah, again you hear that grinding noise in the background.
All right,
And
then do red.
this time it's a bit even louder. As you watch the door slide open before your eyes.
Excellent work, my friend.
Thing we're all geniuses.
And
Does fucking feel that way, doesn't it?
yeah, as
Thanks
the door.
for the patching up, by the way, my dear. Much appreciated.
Yep. I gotta work on it not hurting as much.
Well, it was unorthodox, but did the trick in my case, I think.
Like I said, I'm used to working on corpses. And I
Oh.
shrug.
I don't plan on becoming one of those in a rush, so let's hope that that's the case for all of us.
I mean, if you do, I know how to fix you up. So you look good.
Probably won't be much consolation to me if I'm dead, if you don't mind my pointing out.
I mean, it's good to leave a beautiful corpse, right?
Don't think I'll be doing that either. I might have not noticed, but my face is a little bit scarred up.
Oh, I can fix that.
Would we need to sign a consent form if we want it to be brought back? I don't know how it works.
Is it like being an organ donor?
Oh, I don't do that. Yes. No, I don't know. We'll deal with that later when I can actually. And I still don't care. I'll do it if I want to. You have no choice when you're dead. Sorry.
Sorry, sucks to be
I
dead.
said get up, bitch.
So yeah, as the door slowly opens and reveals the next dark room in front of you, that's where we will call it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Huzzah!
Wow, we did it. We're here.
Wow.
Session 1
Yeah.
completed. Woohoo!
Dude, it's so cool clicking on Xerix and seeing how half the thing is in black and white because it's not illuminated. But
Where?
because he has
Dark vision. Yeah.
yeah, his dark vision shows in black and white. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
They've done so many amazing automations in the PF2E rule set in Foundry. It is.
Oh,
It's mind blowing to me that I think the best team I've seen in VTTs works for free.
Right?
It's
And it's like
crazy.
not even close. They're like so much better.
Yeah, it's nuts.